we discussed all about forms authentication. Today, we will see how to work with Windows authentication. Windows authentication, that part we'll discuss. Okay. Now, for Windows authentication, it means you're now going to work not with your specified username and password. Rather, you're going to work with Windows operating system login and password. Forms authentication is your specified user password. Windows authentication is OS username and password. Now we are going to talk on that part. Okay. Let's see how you deal with all this. So first comes open Visual Studio. Now, for Windows authentication, compulsory your web application should be hosted on IIS server. So for that, right click and then say run as administrator. Yes. Now Visual Studio compulsory requires admin privileges. Yes, it is mentioned very clearly. Okay, let's start. File, new, website. Change web location to HTTP. To HTTP. And I say here, what I say, website, or I call Windows authentication app, demo app, better I like, demo application, Windows authentication demo application, some name I give. Okay, then click on OK. Now, after that, what to do? Go to Solution Explorer, open web.config. Here in system.web, I write authentication mode equals to Windows. Last session, it was specified as forms. Today, we have changed to what? Windows. Okay. Then, same things will repeat. We'll add one folder as secured folder. Folder name, secured folder. In that secured folder, we will add one web page. Add new item, web form. Anything is fine. Default.aspx, or you want to give some file name, that is also fine. Your wish is. Okay, so let's proceed changing it to user details. Why I'm using user details? Because already I have logged in to my OS. I have logged in. After that, I opened Visual Studio and start working. So already we have logged in to which account? Here you can see. Here, Sheriff. Logged into which account? Sheriff. So definitely you're going to get the details of Sheriff on. Let's see. Now, web form named user details.aspx. Click on add. Okay. But where is it? This is available in secured folder. Don't forget that, please. Now, under div tag, now I write authenticated. percentage equal to user dot identity dot is authenticated dot to string. Yes, break line, break line. This will give you about authentication. Okay, then which user has authenticated that information? User percentage equal to user dot identity dot name. This will provide you with username. Then authentication type colon percentage equal to user dot identity dot authentication type dot to string. Break line, break line. Yes, all these three options are specified. Next, what do you need now? Then go to Solution Explorer. Now add default.aspx in your root folder also. That is home page. That will act as home page. Add new item. Web form will directly go with default only. We don't change. Then as usual, this information. This is home page of website. Yes. Home page of website. After that, what to do? Go to design window. Now, here go to Solution Explorer. Drag and drop this user details page onto this area. Okay. And okay, this is in secured folder, no? So I just make changes there. Here I'll write secured folder dot user details. Okay. Now go to design window. Yes, it looks like this. Secured folder user details dot page. Now login screen. I don't want to design login screen. OS will provide login screen. OS operating system will provide me login screen, and that we'll see later. Okay. Chalo. Now let's run the code directly. Okay. So how do you do this? Home page na. Chalo, right. Debug. Start without debug. Home page will come. Okay. Now what I'll do? I click on to this option. I click on this secured folder user details. Yes, what do you notice? Authenticated false, user nothing, and authentication type nothing. Blank we got. No information is provided. No information is provided. All are set with default things only. So now let's go and do the process. Okay. Now what you do is go to secured folder now. Go to secured folder and web.config in it. Add new item. Web configuration file, web.config, add. Yes. Now here in system.web, I write authorization. Then remember that rule, right? What should come first? What should come first? Deny or add? Sorry, deny or al? So it should, what should come first? Deny. If you write two options now, hope you remember that, right? Authorization has two options. Allow, deny. Sequence is what? First you deny, then allow. If you write allow, deny loses its importance. So we'll go with deny. Okay, deny. Then users equal to question mark. Question mark indicates what I said. Unauthorized users. Unauthorized users. Deny, under deny. Oh, yesterday's one topic after your session I recollected. Let me first demonstrate. This we can understand easily. 1 second. I'll open the class project, website 32. Yeah, here. Web.config. No. Web.config. Here. Deny question mark means unauthorized users, you said, no? Okay. So I wantedly deny user 1 also. So now user 1, though it is a valid user, but still it should not have access to your what web page. Just question mark I gave, no? Comma username also I'm giving. Okay. However, we are in home page now. Execute. Yesterday's class I'm doing. Home page. User 2, password 2. Yes, it's working. User 1, password 1. It's not going to the secured folder because user 1 is not authorized to access that page. You already said deny. Then you cannot go to which page? User 1 cannot access the web page. Yesterday, actually, we missed that point. So I recollected it. Okay, we'll go to our application. Okay. Anyway, so now we are back. So what did I do? I just have mentioned deny user question mark. Means unauthorized users are not allowed to deal with the application. Anyways, now you go back. Now I again run. Okay, I again run the page. Now I click on this. Error. Read the message. Access is denied. Earlier it got executed, but we got all default options. Authentication, authenticated was false. Username was blank. Authentication type was blank. Everything was blank. Now I tried by adding web.config in secured folder. Now you don't have authorization. You got a message here. Access is denied. Server error, it seems. And here you got a message. Unauthorized. Log on failed due to server configuration. Simple, as simple. No interaction. Now you cannot access your web application, which is available in secured folder. Then what to do? Okay. So for that reason, what I have to do now is minimize, open now iNet Manager. Okay. Start run. iNet MGR. Okay. In this, what to do? Expand this, expand this, expand this. Here I have Windows Authentication Demo App. Right click on that application. Here you have Manage Application. advanced settings. Yes. After coming to this advanced settings, do you see here physical path? Physical path. Here, physical path. It will give you the location where your file, where your application is created. Here it is asking you physical path, what credentials? Click on browse. Then specific user set. So I should copy that username. So I already have copied. I just copy paste from. Yes, this is the username. Paste here. Password. Say OK. OK. Yes. Now, which user has which user details you gave here? My OS details. My OS username login details I gave. After that, click on OK. Yes. Now I gave username and password to my application. Okay, come back. Run the code again. Click on this. Same message. Even though I have already made my application authenticated with my OS login and password. Anand, are you there, Anand? Following or not, Anand? Anand, are you there? Might be away from the system. Okay. Okay. So now we got same message. Access is denied. Still we are unable to access. Chalo, go back then. Come back to your same iNet manager. Huh? Now what to do? Now here Windows authentication demo app now. Here ASP.NET is there. Here what do you have? IIS. Here you see, especially here under IIS authentication option is there, na? Authentication options. Double click on this. What happened? Yeah, double click on that authentication. Now what to do is forms authentication, basic authentication, anonymous authentication. Basic authentication, double click or right click, enable. Okay. Actually, till Windows 7, we used to have Windows 7 OS. We used to have Windows authentication there. For Windows 10, they gave basic authentication. Yeah, now it is enabled. After that, what you do now? Let's run the code again. Second time. Now I click on this. It is asking me username, password, username, password. Yes, click on OK. Accessed. Now you see everything authenticated true. User my name. Authentication type basic. Actually, what is it called? Basic authentication is called what? Windows authentication. Okay. Now I copied that username. I close this. Now I go to web.config. Deny username, comma. I copy my username. That means now I am not authorized. Means if I give my username, that should not allow me to access user details. Okay. Go back. Run the code again. Okay. Now you access. I'm giving my same username. Yes, password. Okay. Again, it is asking me. It's not actually. It should access my user that user details page. So until and unless I don't provide username, other username, I may not be in a position to access that page. Unauthorized. You do not have permission to view this directory or page, the credential, using the credential that you have supplied. 401 error, server error. That's it. Did you all understand what we tried? Srinivas, was it clear for you, Srinivas? Anand left. Okay, fine. That's what is now remained is last topic. Sorry, after that ADO.24. Ajax I have to take. Ajax I should take, and yes, after Ajax we will be going with the ADO. Please revise. Once again, I'm saying revise the videos.